from Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold On Flavor. This week we're doing my favorite dish, chicken marsala. I'm always asking people, what's your favorite dish? Well, this is my favorite dish. In my hand I have a potato ricer. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be serving it over mashed potatoes. I'm going to show you a quick way to do it. You don't have to boil any water. I guess you peel it, but not in the sense, I'm not scraping the potato down. What we're going to do, we're going to bake the potatoes in the oven, take them out, and then you mash them down and you just scrape off the potato very easily. So we'll be doing that. I'll show you how to do that. But let's get into the chicken marsala. Some people will put saran wrap down as a barrier between whatever they're tenderizing and the mallet, tenderizing mallet. I like to use gallon storage bags. It kind of contains the chicken from flying everywhere. That's why people do what they do. When you put the chicken in the bag, don't put it in a corner. Put it in the middle, because what's going to happen? You're going to split it off. It's going to go everywhere. So. There you go. All right, so we're going to be dusting the chicken breast, salt, pepper, garlic into the flour. I like to season my flour. About a tablespoon of each is good. And I have about 2 cups of flour, maybe a little bit more, 2.5 cups. The amount of flour doesn't matter. Just want to have enough to make sure that you can coat the chicken breast that you do have. Okay. I'm using a gallon storage bag. If you want to put this in a dish and mix it up, that's fine, or a bowl, whatever works for you. All right. I'm going to take the chicken breast, put it in the flour. That's why I like using a gallon storage bag. Zip it up. So much easier to do it this way than in a bowl. But you do you. So this is what differentiates my chicken marsala from other chicken marsalas. One of the things that I like to add is I'll pan saute and just diced up some prosciutto here, right? That gives this really sends the marsala over the top, I'll be honest with you. This is great. So I'm just going to cook that up. When that's done, I'll put that aside. Then we'll cook the chicken in that. We'll put it aside. And then the brown bits at the bottom, that's called fond. It's a French term. Little flavor capsules. And then what we'll do is we'll use that as well. We'll take some cooking wine and we'll break that up. And we'll use that to make the sauce. Now, you can eat prosciutto right from the package. It's already done. And I can obviously add this in at any point. But what I'm trying to do is just like fried bologna or fried hot dog, I'm trying to give this a texture for the rest of the dish. So I'm crisping this up, just like bacon. And like bacon, though, you got to cook it to eat it. This has already been cooked. So this is all set to eat. But like I said, I just want to fry this up and give this a little bit of a crisp to it. All right, this is looking good. See how this has darkened up, has a little crisp to it. So once I put the sauce in, I won't, no matter how long I cook it, it's not going to crisp up. So I got to do this separately. All right, great. Okay, this is one of the few dishes that I use oil and butter in. All right, so we got some olive oil in there. Throw a couple tabs of butter in. prosciutto. It's off to the side. Alright. I have my dusted flour. Alright, this is certainly going to be one of my noisier videos. So I do have the exhaust fan running. Again, when you use butter, it's not a high heat product, so it's going to smoke more, right? So you want to make sure your exhaust is running. And what you'll see right now, but don't go too hot. Again, you just want to make sure it's cooked all the way through. You'll start to see some white around the outside. And if I lift it, that's that done. You want to make sure it's a nice golden brown. Alright, I think they're ready for the flip. Let's take a look. Alright, that looks nice. Alright, that looks good. Take this set off, put this off to the side. Right. A little more butter. See how the smoke's up. Alright. Put in chicken breast. Okay. Like I said, this is the same pan that we did that, we cooked the prosciutto in, the chicken, and now we're going to take our mushrooms. I bought just sliced white mushrooms. I'll be honest with you, I'm always on the fence on whether or not to just get them. I feel they're a little too thick, this size. If they're going to cook down, I'm not really worried about it. But, and I have that with portobello as well. It has a different texture, a different taste to it. Not a better or worse, just different. So if you love portobellos more than white mushrooms, go for it. Got a little bit of hot potato here. So these potatoes were in the oven, 400 degrees, for an hour. See, they're done. Another way you know a potato is done is you get a little bit of a pinch. It almost feels like you're breaking it, then you know it's done. All right. So all I'm doing with these potatoes to get them ready is I'm giving them a slice like this. Cut them in half. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them on some parchment paper, flip them over, and press them. I have a press. If you don't have a press, that's fine. You can use a pot. Just take a pot, smash it down. Alright, so I got my potatoes here. Like I said, I have a grill press. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to push down on them, smash them. Take a fork and just really brush it right off the skin like that. Okay, as you can see, the mushrooms have cooked down. Alright. The next thing, main ingredient, chicken marsala, marsala wine. So I'm just using the kind you get in the supermarket. Feel free to buy a whole bottle if you'd like. I don't think I'd be drinking it right now. Kind of like a full wine for me anyway. Alright. We do have 5 chicken breasts. I'm going to make a little extra sauce here. quick stir. Oh, it smells so good. All right. Let's go. And the next thing I put in is chicken stock. If you look at my recipes, I think it's sun-kissed pasta there. Shows you how to make your own chicken stock. That's what this is. This is fresh made. Made it myself. If you want, you can certainly buy some in the supermarket. You don't need much. Again, like I said, I'm making extra sauce just because I have 5 chicken breasts. And the next item is cream, or half and half. It's whichever one you prefer. Obviously, the heavier the cream, the thicker it's going to get. You can always make that happen by just letting it cook a little bit longer and reduce it. Now, while that's reducing, I'm going to add in the prosciutto. Okay, so this has been cooking for about 5 minutes. You can see this is thickened up. I just tried some. It's delicious. All right. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the potatoes and put them in my potato ricer. You don't have it, you can mash your potatoes, it doesn't matter. It's almost like a Play-Doh hair thing. All right. Do the batch. All right, I have my potatoes in there that have gone through the potato ricer. Now I have hot cream and butter and seasoning. Put that in there. To the side and start blending this on a low speed. Those are the creamiest mashed potatoes, along with the chicken marsala. Folks, it's Todd from Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold On Flavor. This week, chicken marsala with mashed potatoes. Got me a big old mushroom here. Some prosciutto. That's delicious. A meal that should be shared with a friend. Give me a call. I do want to remind you, this video is coming out Friday. September 1st is going to be our first Sold On Flavor Sundays. Going to kick off at 6 p.m. In the comments below is my email address. I have all the instructions on what to buy and how to get onto the Zoom class. So 6 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, first Sunday of the month. Come cook with me. I look forward to seeing you. Have a great weekend.